Hey everyone, thank you for joining. I'm really excited because this is our first 777 challenge chat, and I've got Karen and Peep here with me. We'll be diving into how they've been using the challenge, what parts felt most powerful, and how writing down our dreams has opened up new layers of awareness. And we'll also talk a little bit about our dreams and some deep ones, and some might just make people laugh. So
Yeah.
I want
Pets
to,
do.
right.
You're good with your dreams, they're hilarious, some of them.
So, Karen, let's start with you. What first made you want to join the 777 challenge?
I like challenges. I thought it would be fun, and I thought it can't hurt anything except how do you listen to it all night? That's crazy, but you do. You put your pods in and you're drifting off because you're telling us to drift off. And next thing you know, you're asleep, and then you wake up and still hear you going or you don't. So it's really cool. It's helped me a lot in many ways. I love it. And there's some favorites of mine, and I don't know. I did round one last night, and it's like, wow, I forgot how much I like this because I listened to it so much, and even during the day, way back. And I guess it really sunk in because I'm repeating it as I'm dozing off.
Nice.
Yeah, it was
Beautiful.
cool.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
And how about you, Peep? What made you say yes to jumping into the 777 challenge?
Because I just like the way it was set up. Like it's really easy, the meditation. I wanted to use it to help me further answer a lot of questions that I need, and it was just amazing how you meditate and then how you add it into your subconscious and when you sleep and all that stuff, and it works. Like I said, I see the shift, and as you progress, your dreams will show you different things with your meditation. It's just amazing. And every day you see different dreams, if you're more aware and jot them down, and it helps you so much. But like I said, it's just amazing. It just opens your awareness to this path you're taking on your journey into becoming what you desires and things like that.
Yeah. And now that we've been doing this for a little bit, right? We've all done it for at least 21 days plus. What part of the challenge has been the most maybe grounding or powerful? Was it the sleep meditations, the journaling after, maybe something else? Karen, what do you think?
The journaling definitely helps to remember, what most of the dream, but what I really liked was the recording part. So I took my phone and I remember waking up and it was like 4 a.m., just after you were done or something. And I said, oh my God, I got to turn this on, right? So I turned it on. I'm like half asleep, and it's like it's really funny to listen to the playback, but it's like, wow, it was all there. It was all there. It was so cool. Yeah. So journaling and recording your ideas, I appreciate them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
recording your idea right after you wake up. And while you're still in that half sleep, half awake state, you press the
Yeah.
record on your phone, you talk, whatever
God, like I
you're
was drunk.
channeling. And
It's like,
yeah,
but it was cool to listen to it afterwards. I'm
after.
like, whoa, I need to do that more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Have you tried that, Pet?
I get up, and then I start at that moment. I start replaying the dream in my head. Like I play for it, and then I write it down too, because I don't want it to slip away. It's that point. I'm like, oh, this is amazing, and then you're like, okay, I'm I could record. I mean, I could play it back. If it's just amazing, and I'm just like, why did I see this? Why was I? Because you're in that state, you're still sleepy, and then you kind of write it down a little bit, and you're like, oh, and it's just amazing. And then later on, I could kind of relax and be like, okay, I asked the intention last night of this, and then this is what came out. So that's your answer right then and there. And you kind of look at a lot of things. Like when I started seeing trash, I didn't know what it means. I'm throwing out trash in a dream. But when you look at it, you're throwing things that are feelings and things that are garbage deep inside your everyday life, emotions and things like that. You're throwing away, and bringing new stuff in, and there's some things in a dream, you never understand. You're just driving, but you're actually getting going somewhere. It's showing you symbolistic. It's just amazing. It's like almost you're going on a journey in your dream, and it's open so much possibility, like open world, another world.
Yeah. And I want to say that one of my favorite parts about this round, the 777 challenge, has been that everyone was writing down their dreams. And some are really deep and some are pretty funny. And speaking of hilarious, I want to say something about
Yeah.
Peep. And I have to bring this up. You wore your ear pods
Yeah,
and they fell out during the night and you thought they were popcorn and you tried
yeah,
to eat them.
yeah.
What do you think that interpretation was for you? Or was it just what do you think about that?
When you're half asleep, just in that your brain, your conscious that's awake, and I don't know what I did, and I'm like, why did I eat that? And then you spit it out, or you're awake. You're like, why did And just because you're in that moment, you're so sleepy. You're not recognizing anything. You think you have something like feels like popcorn. I have sleep, so I just threw it in. I woke up and like, it just
Tell
like,
you every time I put my ear pods in, I think of you now. I can't help it.
yeah,
That was the best.
Yeah, those are just the funny moments that I enjoyed. But also, Karen, you've been totally on a different frequency, it feels like, and you've been having so many kind of creative downloads during even our the Power Hour session, and especially around your book, The River of Clarity. Do you feel like the 777 challenge has been opening that channel even more for you?
Oh my gosh, yes, absolutely. More clarity, like the name of the book. It's amazing. Everybody's helpful in their feedback. It's very enlightening. I never thought I could do this. So thank you, all of you. I never thought I could, but with all this stuff and the dream segments and the round 1, 2, and 3, especially 1 and 3, that's been helpful. And I think it woke up my subconscious too, and I think my higher self comes through to help me. I really truly believe that because I would have been putting this book off forever, and I'm proud of myself that I'm not procrastinating anymore, but it's because of all your help.
Yeah, and it's also your help to yourself because not everyone listens to these 777 challenges. But, everyone is that determined to go through the whole thing, and
Oh, yeah.
both of you have been, and you're seeing the results,
Oh my
and
God.
I love that for both of you.
It's so eye-opening, it's so incredible. It seems to get them a lot more. I mean, we just love reading them. I mean, oh
yeah,
my gosh, you should write a book about your dreams, really.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And when you write down your dreams, do you notice a connection between your dream and what you end up writing or creating later?
Yes and no. One of the dreams I like the most is when I'm standing on a plateau and I'm looking out. I'm looking out at the horizon. And I feel like my book is a horizon and I need to move forward and think about where I'm going with it. Thank you.
And Peep, do you feel something similar or totally different between your dreams and your creations and your reality?
There's a connection. I see it. It's guiding me. When I go in that driving and then seeing people, the fields, it's always showing me either I'm in the field, or like in just driving along on this journey. I see a connection, and it's pointing me to just keep going, and then meeting people, meeting strangers. And I was going somewhere, and then I was like, why I'm in all these people I don't know. We were just standing there and we just chit chatted, and then next thing you know, I was just at a different spot. It's weird. How do you dream of something that you never met these people? And I never understand that. I'm like, I don't know none of these people. So it was giving me clarity, like I will be among strangers, but there's a connection with the world.
We're all
Like
connected,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. and it shows me each daily on my path, and I appreciate it to get the downloads, and like you said, each gem and nudges to take you where you need to go, and it's just amazing because in the dream world, for me, it's like everything's vivid. I cannot tell the difference between us talking and in there, because it's just, that's why I'm trying to go further, to try to get lucid dreaming, to control my dreams, to see what I need to do. I'm getting closer, because I remember when I was on that roller coaster, I got off. I was tired of the ups and downs, and I started noticing it, but more self-aware and everything. Like you said, I'm like, I'm not going to take this. I'm done with this ride.
Yeah, and I remember you talking about that roller coaster dream you had, and where you were like, "I'm getting off. I'm done with this."
I know I like that very
Yeah, I
much.
love that. I feel
Yeah.
like that is a turning point for you in the dream and in your real life.
Yeah. So it will help you. Like I said, things that we don't see, that's why the subconscious will show us. It's like the answer is there, but you have to go search it out through the internet, and then you'll see what resonate with you. And then there's your answer there in life. You have to connect the dots. It is communicate with you through symbols and expression and visualization. You have to go and get it answered. And then there will be your answer and your things that you need, to answer your intentions and things like that.
And you have to be open to receiving it. You have to be open to seeing what you resonate with, what you don't resonate with. Otherwise, you won't even see that or feel that connection with your subconscious, with your higher self, with the universe.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the overall experience. The challenge has so many different layers to it: the affirmations, the sleep meditation, the reflection afterwards. But what's been the biggest shift that you've noticed so far? Karen, you seem to be kind of channeling and creating from a clear place lately. What's helped you stay consistent with that energy?
Staying focused, grounded, knowing that it's something in my heart that I've been wanting to do. And so before I go to sleep, now I'm doing the intense, and it's helping. I wish I would get more visions, but apparently it's not my night to get visions. But when they come, they're strong. And I mean, I get a few, that I present them to all of you, and you're helpful. But I love looking them up to see what they mean. And it's slow going for me, but I know I will get that one vision that will stick in my head forever. And I know one I had was when I dreamt about my higher self. And she was beautiful, and she had on a tunic, and she welcomed me in, and she was so gorgeous, and it was a crystalline city, and it was just so beautiful. And she said I was doing a good job, you know, and I'm on the right path. And I'll never forget that one either. It was another eye opener, and I'm so grateful and thankful to her, me. So, yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah. They're very impacting. If you let it come to you while you're listening to your meditations and just relax and not worry about it, and not worrying about, do I have to stay awake all night, and just drift off, that's the key. Because, like you say, the subconscious is still working. It's simple as that, but not everybody understands that.
Exactly. Pip, you've been one of the most consistent people, you and Karen, with the dreams and with the journaling. How has that impacted your days or your creativity?
For me, I just visualize, I daydream too. So everything that I see, I try to think about, throughout the day, my dreams and stuff like that, what it means. And then I daydream where my goals need to be, and the meditation started off. Remember, you did a meditation when we first met, that connecting with your future self. You had a meditation with that. So it always bring me back to that. I saw my future self in body, what I'm saying? The one that's got everything, and the one that's happy. And I saw myself in connecting to that version of mine, the higher self, the one that has everything, and going through that portal. And from then on, it's like, it's a everyday you use to build, like you want, you feel it, like each and every day you're connecting slowly, and slowly you're taking steps to get to that person that you want to be, and it's showing into your reality. Like I say, it's just amazing. Like when I look back, I don't try to understand it, but I always set the goals and stuff like that because it's working. And like in life, they with this program that you have, people, you're gonna have failures and stuff, but there's just obstacle. You move around it, to get where you want to be. I was trying to get to a different house. This house, it didn't work, and then I tried different houses, but you'll soon eventually you will get there, or you'll get to the right path. It's just being consistent. And then the dreams, anything that you take, it's just you have to kind of focus on that goal, because if you stop at an obstacle, then you see that you're stuck. You're not really stuck. It's just you can get around it. There's always places and things that will help you. If whatever you desire to be, a business person, author, anything you do, you put your mind to it. Just don't let the obstacle be in your way. They're just little roadblocks, but it makes you stronger spiritually inside. You're growing, and then you're like, oh, this is easy. You know what I'm saying? It's not really hard. Like she said, you let the meditation videos help in your during when you sleep, and your subconscious will work all night in the background and help you get to your goals. But it's not instant. You just have to believe in it and trust in it. It'll get to it. And like I said, like we talked last night, 4 months, and look where I'm at. If I didn't do this, then what will happen? Well, I'll be stuck at the same place and not seeing progress. So change is good because it's progress, on where you're getting at. And that's what I see with the dream. They give you feedback through your what comes out, what downloads, and you just apply it. Just write it down, and then later you can look back and like, oh, this happened. I see now. There is a connection.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. And I totally agree with the pivoting. When you get stuck on something, you just pivot, 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 and keep that future self. I think the meditation we were doing was quantum leaping, and that's connecting with your future self and then keeping that future self in your mind's eye afterwards. And also the energy, you're right about that. Keeping that energy is very important as well. Karen, what advice would you give to someone who's just starting the 777 challenge? Would you recommend it?
My God, most definitely. When they start, they should do the 7 days of round one, 7 days of two, and 7 days of three. And once they get past that, then they can have a little fun, shake it up, 1, 2, and 3, or just focus on one again, or 2 or 3. But you can't be impatient with it. You have to, take one step at a time, baby steps, and not worry about listening to it all night, because I'm sure a lot of people do that.
What's one thing you'll keep doing even after you end the challenge?
I don't know if I'll ever end it.
Can you just keep going and going? I'm going to have to keep adding sevens onto it. So it's going to be the 777 challenge, the
Yeah, you do.
777777
I
challenge.
don't know. I'd feel lost without it. I don't know. You've hypnotized us or something. I don't know.
It's like a part of your daily routine. I see it. You don't
Yeah,
go to sleep without
guiding.
it.
Yeah.
It helps you so much. Stress. A lot of things. It helps
Yeah.
relieve. You just
Mm.
feel better, and then you dream. You deep dream too with it. So it's like it rewrites your subconscious, and to help you, because like I said, when we were younger, we crawl, and we had that ability to do anything when we were babies, right? Crawl and do explore and all stuff. And then as we get older, we're not told to do this, told to do that, but the energy is there. It's going to rewrite all that beliefs. It's like I was told that elephant analogy. The little elephant, when it was little, it got tied the string on it, right? So it was only told to go how many feet, only go around this circle. But as the elephant, it tried to break it, but it couldn't. As the elephant get older and older, it got bigger than the string. It's powerful and it could break it, but since that limited belief, it feels like it can't do it, because when it was younger, but it could break that
Yeah.
string.
Yeah.
You see?
And that
Yeah.
and that relates to us so well. Like we have so much more power than we think. And our limiting belief is also this little string tied to our foot. And these 777 meditations can help you break that string and step into your full elephant potential. What advice would you give someone just starting the 777 challenge? Would you recommend it?
Just keep which is when you start out, take it easy on yourself. Don't put any expectation. just let it unfold for you. You know, if you let it kind of work, you'll see its beauty. Just follow the guidance, you know, write it down and journal and all stuff, and you'll get the answer, you know, that you requested, you know, and it's going to be amazing. It's like you put a seed into the dirt. If you're watching the seed try to grow each and every day, but if you just let it grow on its own, it come out to this beautiful thing. It's sort of that challenge, you know, you put in work and you'll see the benefits and everything else. It's going to be amazing to you, you know, whatever you want, and you'll see that you'll realize this is awesome. This meditation and all this stuff, it's taking to where you're at. It's just amazing for me, and my mind right now, it's like I can't believe I'm here, and you know, each and every day, and you'll start seeing things that will come through, and you're like, you don't understand it, like synchronicities and things like that, but you'll start seeing it, and then I don't know, I just don't try to question it, but it's just amazing, the feeling and everything, you know. Just follow the program and you'll see the result, and you're gonna be grateful, you know. It's a good tool.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And your
Thank you.
round two, how come?
Yeah.
I love that one too, but I don't know why 1 and 3 are like, but the how comes are pretty good too. Why? How come? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all great. Everything you put out there is great and helpful and makes us wake up and realize what we can do eventually, not wonder anymore. Right, Pip?
Yes, that's why I'm here at this moment, and I'm just enjoying it, and then I'm putting all my goals, I'm achieving it. It's just all my goals are set and it's working out, and I see it, you know. And it's just amazing to where I become what you want to be. That's my advice really to anybody who's listening to this. Just go for it. I mean, it's action, you know. You, in order to get what you want, you have to put action, and this is the tools. Like I said, if somebody asks you if you want $100, right, and you just say I want $100, but if you don't get up and go get it, they won't. You know what I'm saying? It's like the action, it takes it, because that thing that you want, it doesn't come to you in life. I started noticing that anything you want, you just put a little bit action, effort, and you'll get the result.
I love the inspired action, when you're inspired to take that action, when you're
Yeah.
inspired to write the book, when you're inspired to do this interview together. Because at first we weren't even going to do any interviews. And then yesterday we got inspired to all three of us to come on the interview. And I think that was an amazing idea. That was a
Yeah.
great idea.
Yeah, this
And
is fun.
yeah, and this has been so much fun, powerful conversation. Thank you both for sharing your experiences and for the laughter and insights. And the 777 challenge really keeps unfolding with new layers every round. And hearing both of your stories, from earpod popcorn to creative downloads, just shows how real and alive this process is. And if anyone watching this wants to join the 777 challenge, the link is in the bio and inside Raised Vibes School community. You can also find it there. So big love to both of you, and can't wait to see where the next dreams lead.
Same to you. Thank you so much.